Hadn't was had uh ne.
Hey everybody,
Y'all know what it is here. This bush,
I'm Lisa Lou.
and this is what's shaking with the bushes. So we're gonna jump right on into it. We're gonna get into the word, and we're going from First Peter, um, verse 6. Okay. Well, First Peter chapter 1, verse 6. Okay, and it says, read, whenever ye gently rejoice through now for a reason, if need to wait, slow down. It's a lot going on right now. If need be, ye are in heaviness.
Heaviness.
Okay, we'll see my eye look. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Heaviness through manifold temptations. See, reading one in the class that I read and I passed in wasn't the class that I passed in at all. So y'all got to bear with me, okay? That's what it is. Verse 7. That the trial of your faith, been much more precious than of gold, than
Perished.
through it be tried with fire, must be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ.
Okay. I know the thought of that is exciting, even if you must suffer through different kinds of troubles for a short time now. These troubles test your faith and prove that it is pure. And such faith is worth more than gold. Gold can be proved to be pure by fire, but gold will ruin. When your faith is proven to be pure, the result will be praise and glory and honor when Jesus Christ comes. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
So, I guess with that being said, we can jump into the week. What happened this week?
I I had a job interview, y'all. Filled out. Well, I sent in my resume for this other home health company, and I talked to the lady over the phone. And I'm not even gonna get into the details of what the job consists of, but she told me the rundown of everything. She sent me links for this assessment test, and I was to complete the assessment test. It was two of them before the interview, which would have been like 2 days later. So I clicked on the assessment test. I felt dumb as a box of rocks, first of all. I didn't know that the standard was going to be 12 minutes for 50 questions. Y'all can't give me a minute per question on the test? And then the questions were horrible. I bombed the test. So I'm like, I don't even believe that my job is going to consist of anything like those test questions. I was pissed off. I went home and cried, okay? Because I was just like, I feel like I'm never going to get out of this position that I'm in. I feel stuck.
Yeah. With that being stuck part,
Frustrated.
hey man, hey, listen clear. Listen clear on both aspects of this technology. And that's the topic we talking about, technology. So with that being said, y'all have not been running up bush with a brush on Facebook.
They have been.
They have?
They have been.
Oh,
it's a slow climb, but we're not paying for followers.
We're not paying for that. Why should we have to pay for? We're gonna get for today. All right. Well, fine. That's okay. I'll give y'all a pass on that. But you ain't been subscribing now since we on YouTube.
Yeah. Now,
we here.
Y'all make sure y'all follow us, Shakin with the Bushes, on YouTube.
The tube of you.
Yeah, and all podcasting platforms, of course.
Everywhere.
We're there.
Even we still listening on your, you know what I'm saying, Spotify and all that. What she said, what the lady said.
That's right. Make sure y'all hit the follow button.
Yeah.
Answer the questions. Interact.
Come on.
Engage.
We've been doing this for how long? Y'all still act like y'all scared to reach out.
Don't be scared.
Reach out. We ain't gonna bite. Hey, I'm just a little aggressive, but we ain't gonna bite.
Checking out my puffs. I feel like I look like a little girl today. Anyway, what else happened?
Oh. Well, so I'm finna try to run through this real fast. It's
Take your
interesting.
time. Take your
It's an
time.
interesting situation where, if you know me, you know that me and Mary Jane, we go back, way back, like 4 fats on a Cadillac. Yep, me and Mary Jane go way back, right? So I got a little one. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mary Jane was going, me and her was smoking. That's why I said, yeah, I did it. And but basically, get straight to it now. Got me an oldest boy. And I come home, give you the scenario. Go to the store. I told him the day before, hey, I'm going to the store. You coming with me? Yeah, I'm coming with you. All right. You know me, I don't wake up people in the morning. I just go do what I gotta go do. I told you the day before, if you don't get up, you ain't going. I ain't finna wake you up.
Leave you.
I will leave you flat out because you already knew the deal before we even got to this point. So I went to the store, did what I had to do. I comes on in. The boy, he's sitting at the kitchen table. My older boy sitting at the kitchen table with a plastic bag, like 3 or 4 blunts. What was it? Dutchess, I think he had the three for 99 cents. So he's smoking cheap.
If that's Dutchess or not.
He's smoking cheap.
Dang, I thought Dutchess was better than.
He's smoking cheap.
Oh.
He getting 3 for $1. 3 of them for $1.
Not 2 for $1.
No.
Or 2 for 99 cents.
Yeah, he getting 3 for 99. So he's smoking cheap. So he's trying to stretch his little trees. But anyway, so I walks in on him. He was in the midst of rolling. He had that little.
Wait, nah, you can't show it off because you got the glasses on. He's like.
Yeah, he kind of had that look. So I continued bringing the boxes in because I came from Aldi's. So, and he hurried up, cleans up. I come back in with the last box, and he up and burnt out.
Evidence gone, huh?
Everything gone. Like he was never there, right? So I continued to put the stuff up. And so I said, oh, you was trying to roll up real quick? He was talking about, yeah. I said, oh, okay then. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know, look. I'm not, he said, I know you was nervous, wasn't you? Don't kind of sort of, I thought you were going to flip out. I said, it's a different day and age, son. I kind of understand what y'all kids go through because it's a leveling thing. It keeps your level to deal with the shit that's going on in the world.
Yeah, I think a lot of kids got this bad anxiety and I don't know. Like,
so I gave him a pass, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I did all his life. Every day, every waking breath in his life, I was smoking Mary Jane's. So
sometimes you think it'd be a missing link, like if a parent smoked when the kid was conceived or you was around them or whatever.
They're gonna end up doing it. I feel like they're gonna end up doing it anyway. Like my mom did it. They smoked when I was, you know what I'm saying?
That was my daddy's nickname. My daddy's name was Uncle Bud. He sold it. He smoked it. My mama smoked it, even though she denied it. But I digress from that. Came from the earth, so I don't care.
Yeah, because my mom and them, they flipped when I did it. They lost their grits.
I think my only concern with the kids smoking young is that
brain.
Your brain cells. You don't give them a chance to fully develop yet. So some kids be all right. Some of them, they just, I don't know.
I think mine, but the thing is, I think mine's gonna be all right because I asked him before. I called him, what your plan is for your future, and he was basically like he want to be in barber school and learn how to do things with his hands. So I'm like, that's fine.
Programming too, wasn't it? Didn't he say something about that?
I think that's just a hobby. I think while career-wise, I think he's gonna do barber school. So that was interesting. I think we had a kind of like of a bonding moment. He thought I was gonna lose my grits, and he know that I jump off the deep end. I don't be giving a damn. I don't give a damn. I go to 0 to 1,000 in a heartbeat. And
you've calmed down like a lot.
So, and it kind of threw him off, and I think it blew his head off because I didn't really.
He was expecting you to react differently than what you did.
Yep, and then the youngest boy, Whew, this boy's so. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know if it's him or I don't know if it's like kids as a whole. I'm trying to look back when I was his age. Sometimes it was hard for certain kids to socialize with other kids, right? I don't remember what I did to go and make friends or if people came and just befriended me. I don't really remember too much. But he forced him to go outside and play with the neighbors' kids.
Yeah. Even though the neighbor kids are younger than him, but it don't matter.
They're boys.
Get off the phone. Go be social instead of being social media.
Get outside and be with other human beings.
He was so bougie acting. That's the word. Bougie acting. And he was like, really? You?
He's 14. They think that they big shit when they 14. You know, he had 13. He was like, that's the test run. That was just like the trial. The trial run for him. You know, newly being a teenager.
Well, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. How is it? Like I see, I think the other day to you, or yesterday, or some day, one of the days in the week, I was like, I don't understand how these children, we teach them everything, but as soon as they get double digits, they forget everything. Everything is over their head. They don't know what's going on or how things are moving and what we taught them.
Their brains shut that part off. You see what I'm saying? Now it's a new phase of learning. Okay, I'm a teen. I'm smelling myself now. I like girls now. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I'm worried about is people liking me, being able to fit in, being able to look cool, being able to have the stuff that I asked for, figuring out how to be independent and making my own money because I'm big shit now. I'm a teenager. That's why. So that part shuts off in their brain. So we have to keep on pushing it at them at the same time to exercise your brain so it can expand. You know, I think that's how it works. Like, I remember being dumb as a teenager a little bit, like making dumb decisions.
I guess I was making dumb decisions. I don't remember because I'm 40, so
can't pay me to go back.
I don't really remember the teenage years. I just know it was a blur.
I remember certain things of teenage years. It was a blur, but certain things stood out, and yeah, it was dope. I was smart, but I was dumb.
So you think immortality is coming by 2023?
That's what they said. That's what the news people said. The news people announced it. See, okay, since we're talking about technology, because, you know, we ain't going to just read off the prompt.
I want to be like the news people. That's what they do.
But basically, this conversation came about because, damn, was I scrolling on Instagram or did it come on the news? I don't remember. They said that by 2023, the ability to live forever, I guess, or your thoughts or your brain or something, I got to do some research on it. You can, yeah. I guess they gonna put people in a computer. I don't know.
We're already doing that because the phones listen to everything that we say. Everything. Listen, all right. So this is gonna get onto the topic now, I guess.
But yeah, I don't want to live forever. Fuck that.
No, I don't either.
That's dumb.
It's dumb.
You get to a point where it's just enough is enough.
And if the world's gonna be like this, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
No.
If it's gonna be like this, no, I go to Mars, Jupiter, put me in a different galaxy. As a matter of fact.
How about just poof me away like Thanos? How about that? So,
yeah.
I mean, I need at least 40 more years of life, but yeah, I don't want to be here for that.
No.
This is dumb.
But like I was saying, this technology is so stupid. Like I said, we said in the last episode about how we need to take at least 2 hours. Everybody need to do it. Kids and parents. Everybody need to take 2 hours away from the phones and just be in 2 to 3 hours. Matter of fact,
yeah, we gonna do that today.
Enough time to watch a movie or play a game, board game.
Interact with your loved ones. Be present.
You know, because we came from the Polaroid pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Now we got smartphones.
And they're making us dumb.
And then the smartphones, now we got production studios in the crib. Like
Mm, mm, mm.
everything went so fast. Like check out Instagram stories. I put up that video of Brian Gumble and Katie Couric when they first discovered the internet. Like that shit took off.
That did take off because
Like,
we was out. I know I was just outside,
like
and
in 1994,
when the internet hit, it was like, what is this?
I was.
Dial up. You have to wait. You have to share the phone with your mama and them.
You remember that child? That I want to make the sound so that it. The hurt feeling of the busy signal when you try to go get online and your mom or somebody on the phone. Like, I'm on the phone.
Or you had to wait back and see. I couldn't really. I did and I didn't. My mama, she liked to ear hustle a lot on my conversations. So she'd act like she ain't. I hung the phone up, and I hear in the background.
Now she was breathing. She was supposed to cover up the receiver. Y'all remember when you used to have to press the, what you call it? The hang up button? I don't know what you call it. You got to press it real soft to make it seem like you
Stop that.
hung up
You stop
phone.
that. You tell them secrets. Stop it. Because she can hear that click noise.
Yeah, you can.
You can hear the click noise. As soon as you let your finger off it.
You hear that open air sound on the other end. Like somebody on the phone.
If they got a fan in the background. They got some kind of distracting TV playing. Something.
Yeah, playing.
You know.
My God.
So, yeah, but back, no. Back to the, like for example, this phone, right? This thing here, it takes pictures. Let's start where we started. Let's go back. That's why we got the 90s
doing the phones.
Look. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the colorations. We started with Polaroids.
You gotta let that picture develop.
Fan that thing.
I would say my mom and daddy started off with Polaroids. I remember seeing them. I never really had one of my own, or like took a picture and let it develop.
But video games too.
The video games. You had the disposable cameras.
Phones changed.
What was the earliest video game you remember playing?
Me, I'm an 80s baby, so my first video game was Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Mario.
The first game I remember having in the house, we had we had an Atari system. Well, my brother had an Atari system. Hell, it probably was my mama's. I don't know.
I've seen it. There's the one that had the joystick with the button on top and then had a button on the side. No.
And
I remember the Jaguar.
Donkey Kong. It was hey, what's the Space Invaders? Was that on there?
I don't know. I
don't remember.
I didn't have it.
But it was that, and then we had the Sega.
Yup. 64, Nintendo 64.
Yep. Did you used to have to let your sister play with you, and you would pretend to let her play, but it was you playing, and you know how you had the 2-player screen, the split screen? You didn't do that? Oh, you didn't have to do that.
No, me and my sister 6-7 years different. So
me and my brother 6 years apart, and he used to have to let me play.
I had to do that with Nikolai. I had to do that with both. I'll play the game, and he'll sit there and be like trying to press my buttons on my controller. Boy, get your hand on my stick. Boy, you about to make me die. So his mama, let him play. So I give him a controller, stick it in the second player's part. Boop. Here you go. And he'd be looking at it, just looking at it. Like, what is this?
It's not moving.
But he keep touching mine. It's like, bro, you got your own. Play with it.
He know he wasn't playing on that game.
No, it don't matter.
He knew. Like, oh my God. Like,
no.
I'm really trying to sit here and just really think back over time. Like,
I hate technology now.
Where you get, like, what was, wait.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate it.
Why?
It's stupid. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I hate it. 1, it makes people dumb. Dumb is the
Yeah.
Okay? That's the big reason. Number 2 is these dumbass phones listen to the dumbass shit that don't mean nothing. Instead of saying, Oh, like for example, we have a conversation about technology. So all these reels and all this bullshit start popping up on her phone,
I
right?
ain't lying to you.
But as soon as we start talking about my painting business, nothing. Crickets. You don't saying shit about no painters or customers in the area or nothing.
What happens is they don't send customers, but you'll get a like on your page. You will literally get a like.
I don't care
or
about
a
no
new
likes.
follower.
I don't care about the likes. That's the whole thing. I don't care about you liking it.
And that's the
comment and say something.
That shit make people stupid.
That's what I'm saying. So easy. Take away that like button. I bet you people won't do it.
People will be forced to either say something or keep scrolling. And I don't know. Like people are trying to trick the algorithm. And that's a whole nother.
And then,
like I'm sick of that shit.
My thing is now, if you doing one thing, you gotta just do one thing. Like for example, we get on YouTube, right? People saying, well, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to focus in on one thing and stay on that one thing because that's what the algorithm wants you to do. But when did that change? When did we have to just be one noted?
I feel like nobody really knows what the algorithm wants us to do.
Who is it?
We try to figure out the algorithm.
Who is controlling it?
And every time somebody breaks the code, they change it. Like, for example, now all of a sudden people aren't getting paid for reels anymore. Like, they literally trying to crack the code and they say, no, we're not paying y'all no more. So it's like, you have to generically build your brand. And I think that's what people want us to do. That's the goal. Like, you can't cheat the system.
So all this content creator stuff basically is a hoax.
No, it's not a hoax.
Or some boo-boo
it's
for
just
something
not
else.
It's not a cheat code.
Like for an example, I'm a painter. So I got to stay in the painter's lane. I can't dabble off and try to be a basketball coach.
No.
And be a painter.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
It's confusing because it's like, okay, well, what are you doing?
But the thing is, if painting is what I'm good at and coaching is something that I have a passion in, why can't those both coincide? On the internet technology part.
Do whatever you want to do on your page. But if you set your page up as a digital creator or like entrepreneur or something and you say you're selling a certain product.
You gotta sell that thing and that's it.
Right. Why would you veer off to do basketball coaching?
Because it's my page.
But your page says you're doing this.
I mean, but there's something else I can do on the side to showing off my skill.
You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying,
off.
like, if you're trying to do one thing and you showing this to the world, I think it'll be confusing. That's how stupid it is. Because people maybe they don't comprehend that you can do more than one thing at a time. I don't know. But that's your business. But we got to get back on topic.
Okay. Because, yeah, you see.
So we had a conversation in the kitchen with our youngest son and one of my husband's friends about how hard we had it growing up with technology, just using the phone, internet, all of that stuff. And the kid didn't know of course he didn't know what AOL was. He didn't know what burning CDs was. He didn't know what the original caller ID was. What else? Pagers, Nextel, the chirp, two-way pages. He thinks that technology started with his generation and his generation only. So I need y'all to tell y'all kids, all this shit started with us. If you was born in 80s, 70s, early 90s.
No.
Maybe.
If you was born, nope.
Before 1994.
If you was born in the 80s, you created this.
That's the cutoff point.
We started this. The 80s babies started this. No 70s, no 75, 79.
They lived through it though, right?
They didn't start the shit.
No, I don't mean start, but they got to participate.
They got to participate. Right? They got to play with the toys we played with. But we started all that.
Was it too advanced for them?
Like I was saying, old people won't change.
You know what? You're right. Because my mama,
they won't change. They took so long to adapt to this. And it's still not.
Still clicking on everything.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The old people ain't start this. Ain't no way, boy. Mm-hmm. It was us. Right. And they can't keep up now. So now our children are taking what we started and trying to flip it to make it like, oh, we did this. No.
Yeah, they really like the fact that we had to suffer and interact with our friends' parents or get in trouble for calling somebody's house at a certain time and you're opposed to. Like, they have the ability to go straight to who they want to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get that.
No.
Y'all remember calling your friend's house and their parents answer the phone and they have punishment. They can't come to the phone right now.
I remember the first time I got a cell phone. Do you honestly remember your first cell phone number?
What?
Yeah, your first cell phone number.
I don't remember the number. I remember the phones.
Okay, well, the first phone.
I used to get teased for this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, flip phones were the shit.
My first phone wasn't a flip phone. I was with Virgin Mobile for years before I got my first contract phone. Do you know how horrible that feels to have a prepaid phone, right? Mind you, a lot of people had prepaid phones, but mine was prepaid. I had a minute phone.
They want nothing about no prepaid phone. They want nothing about no minute phone. They don't even know nothing about no seeing a pay phone.
Nope. None of that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I hate technology. I hate it because it makes people stupid. It makes everybody stupid.
Y'all remember MapQuest?
Oh my God, they will not make it. They will not make it. They will not make it.
Like, who goes on a road trip?
They won't make it. They won't make it. They won't make it because there's gonna be a lot of reading.
A lot.
Somebody gonna tell they used to hearing somebody tell them make a left here, and
turn right.
Mm-hmm. So no, they will have to read. They have to have the passenger side person read to them which way I'm going, man. What exit? Oh, this exit.
You missed the exit. You gotta get off, turn around, and start again.
Or if you by yourself, you better be paying attention. It's like text. This is we was texting and driving early.
That's what they was.
We wasn't texting it back. We was reading and driving.
Reading while driving.
Yes, and that was dangerous.
That was, because I still got lost. Imagine doing that, having to go on a job interview before you get navigation on the phone.
So we finna get ready to end it in a minute.
No, we're not.
Oh, we ain't? Because I got a question for you. Where do you see technology at in the next 5 to 10 years?
Immortality. That's where I see it. Like, I don't know. I remember, I invented 3D printers in my mind. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but it's true. I was in middle school and I was talking to one of my old friends and I was like, wouldn't it be amazing, right, if we could think of something and draw a picture and press a button and the machine prints it out and somebody did it. Like, if I knew how to build things with my hands and program, we would be rich. We would be so rich because I thought of so many different things.
First of all,
and somebody did it.
We wouldn't be existing if you did this back in the day.
Oh yeah, because I would have been somewhere.
You would have been somewhere else. I would never known you.
Damn.
So just poof that out.
Well,
That's a fart in the wind. You smelled it for a minute. It's gone now.
It's okay. Well, it is what it is. I feel like anything that you could think of, it can be invented. And that's
But you gotta have money.
Yeah.
And you gotta have the technology.
See, and that's why the phones, they suck because they're listening to this conversation
yes,
right now.
They are.
Trying to figure out what else these people gonna invent.
And then as soon as we say it out loud or in a conversation, here we come, somebody already invented it or finna invent it a week later.
How many phone numbers do you remember by heart?
I don't remember nobody's phone number by heart. I remember 911-411. That's about it. I ain't no sense of remembering. Why? Because I got a phone. I just Google your name. Boop, up, bam, up, done.
You remember my number?
Whose?
Mine.
No.
Well.
What? You want me to tell you a lie? And say, yeah, I remember it. And you be like, what is it? I don't know.
Yeah, everybody need to take 2 hours away from their phone today.
That's 2 to 3.
Every day.
Every day.
Is making us, I don't know.
Dumb.
I remember your number. I remember my mama number. I remember my client's mama number.
If I want to sit back and think about it, I can remember certain numbers, but why?
That
hurt my head. That hurts my brain.
That makes me feel sad that I remember certain people's numbers, but they're not like a lifeline. But if you recite it over and over again to other people, you remember.
Like, I remember my mama's work number. I used to call it all the time.
I remember my house number for when I was a kid. Both of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I would mention them, but that might
do
something.
For what? Why? They don't need all that.
People be trying to look me up by a phone number.
No. But this technology stuff is stupid, dumb, and retarded.
Yeah.
So, like, we're going to reinstate. Take at least 2-3 hours a day without no technology. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Eat at the dinner table without a phone.
Have a conversation. It's go for a walk. It's pretty outside today.
Well, it depends on where they at.
Well, make sure y'all listen to this podcast and everything before y'all take y'all 2-hour break.
Yeah, there's the boom.
Check out the video. Check out the YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. Go subscribe us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On YouTube as What's Shaking with the Bushes.
Follow them bushes on Instagram, Facebook. Follow Bush with a Brush on Facebook.
Run me up, man. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, fam. I know y'all. I know. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for some pimpies. But I know y'all got paper. So go holler at me and get your paint. You see that?
Yeah, get your house painted.
Get your house painted. Quit playing. If you got a house, invest in it.
It's about to be summertime. Y'all gonna want to have people coming over to the crib. What better way to show off your crib with a fresh coat of paint?
It ain't that much. I won't charge you that much because I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna bust your head to the white meat. I know what it is. I know how it be. Just holler at me. Trust me. I'm gonna get you right in these streets. Slight bars. Right. You peep. Wee. I think we'll end it on that.
Yep.
All right. Deuces.
Later, y'all.